How Beaver Brought Fire, retold by Gordon Fisher. Long ago, before there were people, the Creator made fire. He gave its power to the conifers who lived high in the mountains. They selfishly guarded its secret and kept it inside their bodies to stay warm, while other creatures shivered when it was cold outside. One winter it was so cold that Pikunen froze completely across. The animal people were suffering and thought they would freeze to death if they couldn't get fire. Coyote called a meeting at Wawawi and sent out Mourning Dove, Robin, and Eagle to spread the word across the land. The animal people came from all around, and Coyote asked, how can we get fire from the trees? Finally, Beaver had an idea. The cedars and pines are soon gathering for a great council along Welui. I will hide along the riverbank and get their fire. The conifers gathered just like Beaver said. The cedars built a huge warming fire and gathered around it after bathing in the icy waters of the river. They knew the animal people wanted their fire, so they posted pines as sentries all around to guard their secret. But Beaver was hiding under a clump of earth and roots along the bank. And when a hot coal rolled down from the fire, he grabbed it, held it tight to his chest, jumped up, and sped away. The pines screamed the alarm and started chasing after Beaver. He lunged back and forth to escape them, then raced straight ahead. So the Grand Ronde River is crooked in some places and straight in others. The pines chased Beaver along the river until they became exhausted and gathered in dense clumps still scattered along its banks. Strong red cedar had joined in the pursuit and continued running until he reached Lewikis at the mouth of the river. He knew he would not catch swift Beaver, but he went to the top of the hill to see where he was going. From this lookout, he saw Beaver reach the Snake River and head further downstream. "You cannot reach him now," he shouted the trees below. Beaver safeguarded the fire as he swam across the river and gave it to a group of willows who had gathered along the shore. He continued downstream and shared it with other trees and creatures. When Beaver returned to the council grounds at Wawawi, Coyote took 2 pieces of wood from a willow, put the flat one on the ground, and twisted the sharp point of the other into it, which caused the one to flame up. All the animal people were amazed to see fire made this way, and Coyote and Beaver gave each of the visitors pieces of the wood to take home. Today, Old Man Cedar still keeps watch, where he stopped on the hilltop, overlooking the confluence of the rivers. The closest stand of cedars is far away upstream. That shows how far he ran from the conifers' camp when Beaver stole their fire. How Beaver Brought Fire, as retold by Gordon Fisher in 2006.